Reaction time. What's up, family? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well. Look, we're gonna react to Will Smith. He finally came back, and I give my thoughts afterwards. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, guys. Let's go. Gentlemen, over the last few months, I've been doing a lot of thinking, personal work. Okay, you asked a lot of fair questions that I wanted to take some time to answer.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point. It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment.
Yeah.
So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family, specifically Tony Rock. We had a great relationship. Tony Rock was my man. And this is probably irreparable. I spent the last 3 months replaying and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now, but I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment. There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something? No. It's like, I made a choice on my own, from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry.
I don't believe that. That part I don't believe.
Say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. It happened on Questlove's award, and it's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient. What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down? So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down. So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's image and impression of me. And the work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful. And I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human. And I made a mistake, and I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And, you know, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
All right. That's Will Smith. Okay, I got a couple of thoughts. First, I'm gonna go ahead and address the elephant in the room. Um, I'm sorry, Will, but I don't buy that it had nothing to do with your wife. The joke was about your wife. We know she struggled with a thing that many women, women go through. Men go through it all the time as well. To me, from what I seen when the video came out, my reaction and watching it a couple of times, it was a moment. Being a man who's married, um, for me, it was a moment. Man said something about your wife, and everybody seen her face after he said it. You saw her face first. You even laughed at it. The video's there, bro. You can't lie about it. Everybody's dissected the video, said the same thing all over the internet. Let's be honest, y'all. We know they even this is for only people who ever been in serious relationships or married or something in that category. There's a thing, unspoken thing about when somebody makes your woman feel some type of way, you do something about it. So I feel as if when it happened and she didn't think it was funny, that it was kind of like a thing that kind of took him to another place because somebody he actually loves is hurt by somebody said. So that's what I got from it. I didn't get this whole um I didn't get this whole thing of she had nothing to do about it. That's just what I feel about that situation. On top of that, also I feel like I get what he's saying about trying to be remorseful and not feel like a piece of ish. Because that's one of my struggles. If I do something wrong, I beat myself up horribly about it. And I think that it's not fair for us when we make mistakes, no matter how big or small they are, for us to punish ourselves. I think you should look at yourself and do the work to make sure you don't make the mistake again. But I think that that's part of what's wrong with humans. We don't look at each other like we can make mistakes. We all make mistakes. We all mess up. It's just part of human nature. Nobody's perfect. We all mess up, man. That's not what we learn. You think about everything you learned to do right. You learned from somebody threatening you when you was a kid, whooping you, or suspending you from school, or punishing you, make you write lines, or run extra laps in sports, or be put off teams, or kicked out choirs, or fired from jobs, or you got too drunk, got a DUI, or you were speeding, got a ticket. Like it's a million. You steal, you go to jail. You kill, you go to jail. You commit some type of fraud, you go to jail. So many laws in this country that we learn, but sometimes people just make mistakes. Somebody can make a mistake and do something horrible and get rid of be a mistake. So I do feel like, he probably truly is remorseful. When it comes to actors, to be honest with you, sometimes I struggle believing them because they're professional actors. They know how to put on the face when it's time. I'm not saying it's what Will is doing, but they do. I thought it was a dope video. I thought it's way overdue, but I get it. We human, man, and I hope that when Chris is ready, that they cross that line as men, and I hope that they make it public because I think more of that needs to be shown, especially for people with melanin tone in their skin. We don't really have a lot of that show for us, especially in those higher positions, showing that we can sit down and actually have a productive conversation and conduct ourselves as adults and talk about our issues without demeaning each other physically, putting our hands on each other, all these things that don't resolve anything. So that's my thoughts on it. Will, I pray that you get the help you need, brother, and I pray that you continue to make dope movies. I was gonna stop watching your movies and stuff, but I definitely would have thought about it if you didn't make this video, basically talking about yourself being remorse and stuff. So, God bless, and I pray everybody's feeling well, doing well, and I see you in the next one. Peace.